Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a look at a gentleman called Alex G, which is the top G of forex, I believe. And we're basically going to go through the course content, look at a couple of signals that were sent. I'll give you guys my prediction, my finding about this, right? So without any further ado, G, let's get straight to Alex G. You can't see me. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go. So before I get started, what we're basically going to cover in this video is look at some of the signals that is sent, how they perform without plotting them on the charts. I also want to go through the set and forget course material, and I want to take you guys through these levels. I'll give you my thoughts about it. I know a lot of people has completed this course as well, so I will basically just I'll just say my thoughts with this before we get there. Right now, if we start with the Instagram, it says here just a day trader that knows when to set and forget, because that's what this course is called. Right there you can see it's the basic Instagram influencer type of material that you normally see with forex traders. And that's about it, right? There's not much trading related, but we're gonna go through. I've taken some screenshots from the course. Obviously can't show you the entire course here because for obvious reasons, but I'm gonna speak you through some of the content that I do find very useful with the information. Right now, this is the place where he says some of his trades that we're just gonna take a look at since from March. Right, so here we've got an NZD cat trade that we can see basically here had wall snipe both sides of it, and this is still the NZD cat trade that we are basically waiting for the market to take off, and that's basically where it started moving. Right now you'll get a couple of losses. I think there is let me just see USD cat and then USD cat over here. Now again, there's nothing really special about the entry because it's all related to price action, and you'll understand if you've ever done any market break. Now if you've ever watched any market structure videos, you'll understand why these sells and these buys are taking place. But that is what his course content is mostly about. It's all about structure. You see, this was also just a break. He anticipated a break and a retest, a break and a retest. So it's all about market structure as far as these trading setups are concerned. Now if you go through all of them, basically you'll see it's all about structure. Have a great weekend. No, not that, but it's all structure related. Right now in the course, he does offer a lot of valuable information like this one here. Also structure, it's all about structure. If you go on lower time frames, you'd have potentially gotten a break and a retest on there, but there we go, break, retest, and that's it. So yeah, also break and retest anticipated. I would have assumed that you would have probably expected the pullback there now, because we did break out of a consolidation phase. Right, yeah, same thing, that was the previous trade. And basically if you scroll through the content, you'll see all of the trades, they are reliant on the structure in the market. This is obviously a higher time frame to get the overall direction of the market. As you can see here, this is what I said just before, a pullback, a move up, and then a continuation to the downside. Right now you can obviously go through all of this. You'll see some of it that hit TP, and I would assume that's all 2% there as well. Now let's speak through this very quickly. Now there's one thing I will tell you firstly that is impossible in the course, where he does say that I think there's a part where he tells you how you can basically pass a funded account in one go. Right, I think okay, let me just please, yeah, okay, there's a part in how much time do I invest financial markets. I just don't see it right now, but I think we're gonna start here. I think we are gonna see it. Right, so here we go with what do we call trading, what best trading assets, learn what forex is, who exchanges currencies, why use leverage, advantages of forex. Now again, most of the information that you see here, if you can take a screenshot, you can drop it in YouTube, and you will get the answers to these questions without having to fork out the $1,500, right? Then you get fundamentals, first step to trading forex. Why is it measured in pips? Now this is where things become very interesting, right? It is the amount of content that is covered that is important with the information that he provides, right? The course that he provides, or the content that he provides for the course, it is so much that you could basically almost miss nothing about the information that he provides on these courses as well. Then you have your level 4 advanced, and you've got a beginner element. What do we have here? I'm ready to deposit live funds, psychology section, risk management. You see confidence, emotions, greed, and fear. So there's a lot. The one thing I do see is when I was going through the course, it does use Forex Factory and Forex Streets, Forex Factory for news, Forex Streets for calculators. So there's nothing special about the tools that they make use of, right? Now this is the interesting part that I wanted to speak about, right? Is a pass a challenge on your first try in record time. Now this is for me personally, this isn't, I'm not gonna say it's impossible, right? But it is also not possible, provided when we look at statistics and we look at the amount of people who failed their tries on passing a funded account. I would say that is a little bit misleading, because I don't think anybody can just pass that challenge on the first try. However, one thing that the course do provide is a detailed explanation of what trading is, market structure, and then there's an indicator that it does use also. But most of the time it teaches you confluences which you require in order to make better trading decision. It gives you a list, and just to give you guys a quick look at some of the stuff, this is all market structure, right? Here you can see, and I've made a video on this on my YouTube as well, so that is why I say, so you go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily, and then the 4-hour, which is how I normally analyze the market. But I just don't analyze it like that on YouTube because of the time that I want to cut the video. But here you can see it's all structure related, right? All market structure. Now these are just some screenshots. There you go, confluences to go short, weekly berries, daily berries, 4-hour berries, waiting for retest of an AOI, area of interest. I would assume area of interest normally refers to support, resistance. You see, so for instance here we had this breaker structure, we had that consolidation phase, market broke below that. Now here we've got support, we've got some support created there. That's the main support that you would obviously be looking at getting into the market. But it basically tells you what the confluences are about, how you have to go into the market as well. Another one is confluence to go long. Now I have cut the video short there without having to show all that information here as well, but that's some of the confluences that you need to use to go long as well. And that is why I say that he does provide a lot of educational content. When it comes to purchasing the course, I would say that the course is expensive at $1,500. I think that is about 27,000 if you look at it in our money. So it is quite expensive. But with the course, you also get added to a Discord, and you know there's some updates that's being sent there. You can engage with a community, and that's basically the story. But over and above all of this, it is a lot of content. I would say it's probably worth the money, but I would also say that if you don't have that type of money, you could potentially find this information also on YouTube. If you just do some research on baby pips, you can find it as well. And the one thing that I also want to point out these days, nothing really special, and I'm not gonna say just about him. I think what he does is he educates or provide the content quite well to an audience, to a beginner, so that they can understand it. But I think a beginner trader would also be able to learn the same information, some of the information from YouTube, but I guess we'd be more invested by paying for something and then actually going through it because we've paid for it, as opposed to having to sit on YouTube, go through the same stuff. Is the course good? I give it a massive thumbs up. It's very good. I've gone through it. It's very good. I just do think not a lot of people would be able to afford the course. And I do want to tell you guys that the best thing you can do for yourself if you can't afford the course is to basically focus on market structure. If you can afford the course, I would say that you can go and purchase it because it is very useful. Other than that, there is alternatives. Even on my YouTube, you can find a market structure, how to trade, support and resistance. You can find most of the things that you can get in here on there without having to pay as well. Now guys, that is it. That is my conclusion about this. Again, he is one of the few traders that I would say that is good at trading. And then another thing is that also it doesn't take away from the fact that he's also doing what a lot of the traders do, right? You know, they got the lifestyle to sell the product, to make the sale. But I do think with the support that you get here, it is very well put together. And that is it, guys. Let me know your thoughts if you've completed the course. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.